Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing higher on Tuesday, lifted by shares in household and personal products, food, beverage, and tobacco, as well as telecommunication services sectors. On the economic docket, the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index falling to 107.2 in June compared to 107.8 in May. Advancers ahead of decliners, 62% of S&P 500 constituents trading higher yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, JetBlue Airways announcing it had ordered 60 Airbus A220-300 jets for delivery starting in 2020 with the option for 60 additional aircraft beginning in 2025. The deal valued at $5.4 billion based on list prices. Meanwhile, Pfizer announcing that it would roll back its drug price increases that were effective on July 1st, following an extensive discussion with U.S. President Donald Trump. Turning overseas, Asian markets losing ground today. The Nikkei down 1.19%, the Hang Seng down 1.29%, China CSI 300 down 1.73%, and South Korea's Kospi down 0.6%. European markets sliding and U.S. futures calling for a negative start. Now, in terms of expectations today, Fastenal, second quarter EPS seen at 66 cents on sales of approximately $1.3 billion. While on the economic docket, 8:30 in the morning, we have June PPI figures, final demand month over month, while 10 o'clock in the morning, May wholesale trade figures are due as well. Now, taking a look at the markets, the S&P 500 is where we begin, and that's under pressure. The NASDAQ, meanwhile, that sees its aim at around 7158, while the Dow Jones sees its key resistance at 24,800, and that's in focus. As the relative strength index is bearish and calls for further downside, short positions below 24,800 are favored, with targets at 24,610 and 24,535 in extension.